What's going on, everybody? Thanks for watching on the stack. We are going to be playing another 6-player Secret Partner game.
More Secret Partners. If you haven't seen our previous video, Secret Partner is basically a format where you put more than 4 players and the game isn't very convoluted and it keeps the pace going. You got red leader, blue leader, and a wild card. In this case, if we have 6 players, it's going to be 3 teams, a wild card, and just another team. If you got 5 players, you just leave the wild card on its own. So how the game works is you have red versus blue.
I was like, you feel insecure now?
My bad, I'm putting my shirt on. I feel like a douchebag in a fucking tank top.
So red team, blue team, and
Great team.
yes, great team. Okay, but in the standard, when you're doing this variant game, the players who get the cards randomly distributed, and the game starts, they flip if you're a leader. The partners stay hidden. The point of the game is to not reveal who your partners are, and not to reveal to the leaders, but try to win with them. The team win together, even if the player's knocked out.
Yeah.
And the wild card's objective is to kill everyone. Since it's a 6-man, we have just 3 teams, so a wild card and another wild card who's a secret partner. Alright, so let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Let's see who the players are.
And we're back.
Oh man, look at that monster.
I'm on the far right. I'm on the far right with Edgar Markov. This isn't be bad.
Again, top right with Lucas God.
I'm on the far left with Moran, Clan Nel top.
I'm on the top left again, Inala Archmage Ritualist.
I'm Khaleesi on the bottom right.
Khaleesi,
Khaleesi the Ur Dragon.
We're all driving.
And our 6th player is playing Ezuri.
Yeah, Ezuri, Claw of Progress again.
No,
not Claw of Progress.
I'm sorry.
Claw. Apparently his claw wasn't working at that time. We're trying to grab that card.
So we're flipping the cards.
Right.
We got gray leader on Inala.
Alright.
We got red leader on Ezuri, blue leader on Dragons.
Everybody knows they're partnered up.
Yeah. So Marin, Locust God, and Edgar.
Ooh, I go first this time. That rarely
Ooh,
happens.
so right.
Turn 1.
What do you mean? You went first last game.
Yeah.
Rarely happens.
I go first
Whenever
6% of the time, all the time.
Ooh, Mana Vault.
Man, Locust God's always popping out with some crazy
For
shit.
real.
I think Mana Vault is...
You know, Manny was eating bowls of ice for the past 3 months. You
Look-
grabbed some good cards there.
Lucas God just probably has a shit ton of rocks in it, so...
Oh, my casual
Boros Signet.
play.
What'd you say, Mike? Do you think Manifold what?
No, not Mana Vault. I'm saying the Locust God just usually has a shit ton of rocks in it, so...
Yeah.
You'll always see it first turn.
Is it, so you need as much rocks as you can
Yeah.
possibly run. Because those colors are not that good for rampage.
Locust God's good though.
Oh no, yeah, I'm not going to take away anything about that.
I mean, obviously when you don't compare him to Thrasius, but he's still good.
Yeah.
Because Thrash is the alpha male magic of.
Yeah.
Of
When it
EDH
comes to
right
drawing, when it comes to drawing out your deck, there's nothing better than him.
Yeah.
He's 2 mana and his ability's 4 colors.
Yeah. For everything else, there's Thrasios.
Yeah. It really like, he's just crazy.
That's spiteful. Knock my Starbucks out of my hand.
So what kind of elf
And
do you
Victor,
have?
you're so
to
trendy,
you're
bro. You drink Starbucks. I don't watch Game of Thrones. It's such a
What-
Hey, you know what? It's
fucking hippie.
Wait, where's your satchel, bro?
Fuck outta here,
Where's
bro.
your satchel?
You
might as
sit in
well have one.
Starbucks and like act like one of those like you sit there with a laptop
Well, yeah,
and act like you're busy.
I bet you
Yeah,
have
no,
an
I'm
apple.
actually-
I bet you have an apple. You have an
Fucking
apple.
douche.
I'm in my laptop going on forums hating on fucking Game of Thrones as I'm drinking my pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, you're a real fucking bitch.
Served to him, chilled in an Ugg boot.
Fucking loser.
I was gonna say because looking at the art of I don't remember what the elf is called. But what kind of elf do you have to be so spiteful that you tap and give black mana?
Help of Deep
And
Shadow
life.
or Deep Wood or
Yeah,
whatever?
deep.
Like what kind of life did you have to go that way?
Apparently one that makes you wear Ugg boots and drink pumpkin spice lattes.
Hey,
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 you
all boots don't hurt me,
hold on a
alright?
second. It cannot be Elf of Deep, Wood or whatnot, because
Deep Starbucks.
Ugg boots produce white mana.
White basic man.
Regular mana.
Is that a gilded?
Untapped basic white land.
Damn, bro. Locust
Yeah.
God's going ham, son. Ancient 2 mana.
And a Gilded Lotus?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Damn.
Locust God's just fucking. I don't give a fuck.
What is this, like a turn 3 Gilded Lotus?
Turn 2.
Turn 2 Gilded Lotus.
Turn 2 Gilded
And use
Lotus.
the Mana Vault and the Ancient Tomb.
Oh yeah.
Land, ancient tomb.
Right. Yeah.
and
Turn
then
2.
mana vault.
Oh, must be nice.
Oh, some vampiric tutories.
No, demonic.
Oh.
Get your shit together, man.
Well, I know you have all the tutors. I'm gonna get one wrong.
So he doesn't have one.
He has multiple tutors.
I don't have Imperial Seal yet.
Actually, no, he doesn't have two because the Imperial Seal and the other one.
Oh, Grim Tutor? I don't care about that one.
Is that the same thing? But
He's
2 mana?
running on
Grim
tutor.
Grim Tutor's 3 mana and you lose 3 life.
But you still put on the top, right?
Tribal.
No, you draw. You take it.
Oh.
Imperial Seal's 1 mana, you lose 2 life.
Wouldn't that be technically better since it goes to your hand?
It technically, yes, in a sense, it is better, but Imperial Seal's still 1 mana. So on decks like that you run, like ad nauseam combos, or like Maelstrom Wanderer,
If you could,
it's 1 mana, so it's easier to get into.
but you know someone can't run Imperial Seal.
Why not?
Maelstrom Wanderer?
Yidris?
That's not Maelstrom Wanderer.
Oh, whatever, Maelstrom Gangster.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
That's
Yidris,
Yidris.
Maelstrom fucking G.
Yeah.
Maelstrom Gangster.
Yidris,
He puts
Maelstrom.
Maelstrom Wonder to shame.
Yidris, Maelstrom, I fuck shit up.
I just like how you looked at me like, yeah, Maelstrom Wanderer? I'm like, yeah, it doesn't have black in its color identity, guy.
It does
You know
now.
what I mean, man. Yidris, the gangster. I'm just saying, Imperial Seal, when it comes to those type of decks, it's easier to splash in.
If you could draw like immediately, you know, it's good.
Well, in ad nauseam combos, you're
Yeah.
always gonna draw immediately.
Yeah. So you could be like
Ad
Imperial
nauseam. And
Seal.
then the good thing too about like Imperial Seals in ad nauseam type decks, it's only 1 damage to
Oh.
get it, you know?
Yeah.
So
You only pay 1? Oh, you mean
no,
because of
ad
ad
nauseam.
nauseam? Okay.
Ad nauseam. Any decks that run ad nauseam, like Yidris runs ad nauseam, Sidisi ad nauseam, or Kess ad nauseam. You know, like it's beneficial to have those 1 mana, 2 mana tutors.
Yeah.
The 3 mana tutors, and then on top of that, you're paying 3 life. So you're taking 6. You know, it's like
That's not bad. I mean, you should probably play ad nauseam in Dragon, right?
you would die in the first 2 cards. It's like, oh, I take 7, I take 5. All right, I'm dead.
Then he runs to the Dragon Storm. Ugh.
Oh,
Um,
this was my first iteration of Edgar. It was so bad.
Well, we just
That's
got
runs-
these decks, so
Yeah,
like
That's sad.
my
It runs
Nala,
so much better now.
my Nala deck is not like optimal yet.
I mean,
either.
it's still. I mean, the thing about Anala though is that like the combos obviously, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's the thing. The combos obviously you just need to
put
get
in
to the
that-
combo.
Yeah, you put in those standard 3 cards, which is Anala, the Vampire Wizard, and then what's
The
it called?
sack outlet.
What's that freaking artifact?
Ashnod's Altar.
Ashnod's Altar. That's it.
Yeah.
And then everything else, you just put some tutors, put some ram.
Yeah.
It's not a hard deck to make.
It's nice. Just like you see the win con like a mile away.
He's calling you terrible.
No,
No,
Anala's a
no,
good
it's not.
commander. It's just an easy build.
Yeah.
It's an easy build because it's just like grab those 2 pieces, you win the game.
Yeah, it's like most of those like one trick pony decks
Yeah.
like Prosh. Oh, what is Prosh good?
Yeah,
Food
food
chain.
chain.
Like you delete food chain. It's like, well, I need to find some other way to kill you.
Or change commanders.
Figure out another way to Prosh.
When I that's the example when I got cast, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty good for any instant win con, just so I can cast it again, especially Doomsday.
Yeah.
You know what I like about Kess more than Anala? Kess has like
She has
variety.
She has multiple routes
You
to
can,
go
yeah,
to.
you can make whatever. You can
Yeah.
do Storm. You can do Ad Nauseam. You can do Doomsday. You can do High Tide. Whatever. She's just like she's cool, man. She's
Yeah,
really
she
cool.
can go anywhere.
She's very very cool. Yeah, Edgar and the Dragon are the hardest ones to try to make good because obvious reasons.
So what's the bottom right green card you have there right now, Mike?
Bottom right green card.
Yeah.
I think it's Miri's Guile.
Yeah, that's Mary's Guile and Elves of Deep Woods.
And Sakura Tribe Elder.
Sakura
Yeah.
Tribe Elder.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I'm looking at, I just want to see if you had another elf to help that Priest Titania out there that's at the bottom.
Boy, in our play group, freaking Priest of Titania is like a Omega level Soul Ring at
Yeah.
times.
Funny enough, on this board right now though, it's not that good.
No,
At the moment,
at the moment.
I'm
no.
sure the elf
Well,
ball deck will ramp up and it will be.
do you even run Elf Manadorks, Richard?
I'm playing vampires, dude. How the hell
Oh, never mind. I forgot. I'm forgetting. Just like you said, Maelstrom Warrior has black. I thought you had green in there.
Vampiric elves.
That's the only color that
Yeah,
vampires
you know,
haven't
touched on.
dipped in.
He didn't bite no vampires.
You know what's funny? Because you would think there would be some vampires like splashed green, like a green-black one, because they're feral. You know what I mean? Like you would think.
Lore wise, you're talking about?
Yeah, like lore-wise, like Guldross. Remember the Guldross vampires?
Mhm.
Like you would think some of them would be like green-black, because you see them like hunting in the woods, and you know what I mean? Like they're like a tribe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They paint their bodies like, you know what I mean? Like tribal. So you would think they would have green splashed in it, but they don't.
But they are vampires.
But I'm saying they splash into
'Cause they're
blue,
still
they splash
vampires.
into white. You know what I'm saying?
They are vampire. I gotcha.
Like
Well, they just
now in
they just
Ixalan they did
recently
that.
splashed more into
you
white
would think
now.
they would splash into green.
Yeah, now with Ixalan, they're kind of like, I guess we can make
Well,
vampires more
if
than
you
just
think-
black.
Yeah.
If you think about-
Vishkal was the first one.
Yeah, it
Remember?
was black and white.
Vishkal was the first black
So
one.
what about Blade? The one
Oh, I guess no, you're right. He was the first one.
Blade?
Judgment. Yeah, the torment judgment one. That's like the vampire hunter. Then he's
Yeah.
like the dude like that with the trench coat. And then once you have threshold in the grave, he becomes white and he can kill black creatures.
But he's black and white.
No, he's black.
Oh.
And when he gets threshold, he becomes white and he can kill black creatures.
Oh,
he
okay.
becomes like the repentant or whatever.
Yeah, the
right,
repentant.
right.
Yeah,
No,
the
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, he's Blade.
That's right.
But color identity
Wait, but what's
purely is black.
He's
Yeah.
black. Yeah,
Yeah, but what's up to that guy come on?
Judgment or
Yeah.
torment? One of those.
Really?
That block. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was the first blackish white
Non-mono black vampire.
Yeah.
Well, he's mono black.
No,
No,
but
he
that's
turns
what-
white.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like that was the first non-mono black vampire. Might have been.
No,
That's-
he is mono black.
No, that's what I know, but he ends up sharing a different color.
Non-mono black. So he-
Pure black, straight black, like no
He-
other.
no,
color.
no. He's black. The card is black. He doesn't flip into white or nothing.
No.
He turns white.
Just
No,
his text turns
His
into
text,
white.
remember,
His text
color
turns white.
identity,
His
he has
color
to have
identity is
the
black.
symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, his mana symbols are black.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the first non-mono black vampires were in Innistrad then. Because then they went red.
You picked
No,
the weirdest
no, you're
topics
still-
to really,
No,
hard
you're
fought.
still, for real.
Yeah.
You're still off it because remember they did black blue. Remember they did black blue before Innistrad. They did like the mill guy. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was in Ravnica.
and then if you go back before that, there was Vishkal.
The Demir?
No, I think old
Black-
school Ravnica came out first.
Black
Then
blue
Vishkal.
vampires?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like they had dipped into other
Other colors.
Vein Drinker had red splashed in her
Yeah.
mana cost too. Remember?
I still
No,
don't
I
know
think
why
Vein Drinker was.
She's black, but she has the red mana symbol.
Yeah.
Alright, so Lucas got out.
Yeah, so let's see what's on the battlefield here.
Talking about the history of freaking
Vampire
vampires.
stuff. Why? How?
Well, it seems to be very slow right now. 'cause-
Well, I did Trophy Mage, and I think I searched for two 3-mana artifacts. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's like altars of
That's
some
nice.
kind.
Yeah, altar
That's
and
nice.
whatever.
Yeah.
Altar and blah blah.
So this is turn 3 still.
Red light.
Well, now it's turn
this
4.
This was when I was trying to run the
No, it's turn
Hakan.
3.
Oh, the
The
Hakan
Hakan,
gimmick. Do you still have that
No,
gimmick
I
or
took that
no?
out. I just went straight. I just went.
You
I'm
just straight
going-
one drops.
Yeah, I'm just going straight to what it does good, which is just combat. Because you can't really build a combo out of
Shenanigans.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Well,
turn
for everybody listening, what I did was I figured out a combo with Hakan and that red vampire knight that's out. And what you do is you could play knights from your graveyard with Hakan. So you have like Ashnod's Altar. You eat the vampire with the mana floating. You recast the vampire and you get infinite tokens.
Well, I'm thinking you need Phyrexian Altar.
Yeah, Phyrexian Altar. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
because you need the red to
Yeah,
cast them.
that's what I meant. Phyrexian Altar.
Yeah.
So you can get infinite vampire tokens, but it's just a lot of pieces, you know. It's a lot of moving parts, and it didn't work well. But you know, for anybody wondering, you can make an infinite combo with Edgar.
Yeah, you get infinite token and infinite mana essentially.
Yeah, you have infinite tokens and infinite mana essentially.
Yeah. 'cause
If you use Hakan and Vampire Knights,
Yeah.
but it's just not worth it. It's too many cards. It's better to just play to a strength, which is drop guys, get more guys off the guys you drop, and just start getting in
Then
sideways.
shared animosity, kill somebody.
Yeah.
Sheer animosity. Aggravated assault, sort of piece of fan.
Yeah, the best way I've seen to play Edgar is
Nah, just
Just-
kidding.
just play aggro and go for whoever's the strongest guy on the board and try to get him out so you have a better chance of winning because there's really no other way to play it.
Well, you're the secret partner, but I would assume otherwise you would want to take out the elf ball if you're not partners.
Oh yeah, obviously whoever I'm not partnered with. I'm just saying overall the best way to play him is just like swarm whoever you think is the strongest. Not in this format though because I have a partner so I can't hit that guy.
Yeah, you can't just go willy nilly hit whatever you want.
Yeah. This was a dumb build. Because right now I'm just
Well,
like,
it
trying
was
to get to that combo.
you were trying to be creative with that whole like
Yeah,
gimmick.
I know.
Because like there's gotta be some sort of combo with this general. I'm like, just run, good stuff.
Don't feel bad. Being
Vampire
creative
good
half
stuff.
the fun of Magic.
Yeah, honestly, that's my favorite part of EDH is the deck building. That's my favorite part, man. I love deck building.
Oh, we know.
I
He
love
he
deck
likes
building,
winning
man.
too, so usually it revolves around
Deck,
infinite combos. There are the same ones.
deck building into win combos.
Deck building is fun, man. It's like it's like art. It's like creating life. You know, you put all these things into, you put a little bit of yourself in it, and and then it
Why are you?
boom.
How are you putting yourself in it? Don't
Because
put,
Dexter, like,
I'm not
people's
touching your cards.
personalities.
I'm not touching your cards
Aw.
again.
You don't
Dexter,
Ever gonna be that
Dexter,
emotional?
a reflection. Dexter, a reflection of people's personalities. You can see them. You can see people's personalities in them.
So what does a tapped lands.deck personality means? In your words?
He's what it tells me about
Slow and
John.
methodical.
we got monster cans.
Yeah.
Monster sponsors, you motherfuckers.
Hashtag monster.
Fucking bitches.
If you notice a spike in your cells between Monday and Tuesday, that's because of us.
Yeah, you sons of bitches.
Because that's that time we
Always buy
normally
like
play.
4 or 5 cans.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Shit, I bought like two
You know
10
what?
packs.
Hey, Monster, we're switching to Red Bull. Fuck you guys, man. This is the second season. We're towards the end of season 2, and this is gonna come out. So what the fuck?
We take it back, monster.
No, what was it? Was it happens when they?
Nah, I'm gonna keep drinking that shit. You guys taste great. You guys taste great.
They're gonna send us an email like, "Oh guys," and then right when this episode comes out, they see it like, "Never mind, no, that we did that by
We
mistake."
resent.
I was emotional. I was talking about Dex. I'm sorry. I get emotional.
I didn't have enough monster in me.
Yeah. I'm
Oh.
slurping on this shit right
Now
now.
they're dropping out.
Oh,
Oh wait, they're not.
what's going on here?
Well, speaking of monster, I don't drink
that
that
way, that
filth
one,
either,
that
so
one.
that's another
Bam.
hippie point for me.
Wait, what?
Taking life. He played.
You're
Oh,
so
yeah.
different, bro. You're such a unique
I know,
snowflake,
I
man.
am
Oh man.
legit.
So Pizza Titania now makes healthy
If you weren't my
mana.
friend, bro, I would slap you right in the face.
Healthy 5 mana. Pristina's worth
I don't
it,
drink Monster. Poison your body. I don't watch Game of Thrones because it's not.
It poisons your mind.
I drink Starbucks and just go on forums and comment about stupid shit.
Like, oh, you're so fucking cool, bro.
Oh,
I want to be your friend. People meet you, like, people see you in this video and be like, they got a fucking douche. He is a douche, people.
I'll find my niche.
No, you
those
won't.
Game of Thrones haters, Starbucks loving monster hater guys. Join my crew.
There's gonna be one guy watching this and they're gonna be like, I feel bad for him. And they're like, nah, fuck you too.
what was the last card you played there?
My bad, I was ranting on Victor.
I don't know.
You
what the
legitimatly
elf is.
vomited
The
like a bunch of elves.
The art
Oh, the last
elf
one.
with
The last
wolves.
one is the one that whenever you cast an elf spell, he gets an elf token.
Okay.
It's an elf, not a wolf? Oh yeah, it's an elf.
Elf.
Yes.
It's like
They're taking the ally.
Yeah.
something Packmaster, rune something Packmaster or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
some like shenanigan word in front.
Ren Packmaster.
Yeah.
Something like that.
No, now it's vampire token versus elf tokens. Who's gonna get there?
Well, he's way because this was a bad iteration of vampires.
I'm just making the comment.
Yeah.
Elf ball will always just fucking stuck.
Yeah.
You know,
At
it's
this- at
pretty
this point,
strong.
Yeah, elf is just purely
Oh, my
superior.
I think my
in
vampires
EDH.
now can hang with elves.
Alright, we got the 1v1 lined up now.
I think my vampires now can do pretty well against them.
Yeah, just search for freaking Toxic Deluge when he gets out of hand, and then like you win that way.
Well, I run a lot more burn in it now, so it's like fire confluence for one. You guys are dead.
So-
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you have
remember
more
your
access to
partner
rat
was?
spells.
Oh, I remember my partners.
Yeah, I got 2.
I don't remember.
Well, let's get this shroud guy out,
Yeah.
or like the
I
heck, what do you call
honestly
it?
don't remember. Don't
Shroud.
make me
Shroud doesn't
remember.
work. It needs to,
Even right now,
they need to be like
rewatching
super
this.
wooded up.
Yeah. Shroud doesn't help against sweepers.
Well, if his commanders, like, can't he just like whatever you cast it
If he's
for,
got
then he
mana
just
for it,
then
yeah.
he'll just pump it up
Yeah.
to the roof.
Yeah, there was one time where like he had like so much mana with like ezuri and like some like 3 mana elves, and he kept pumping his guys to like avoid getting like a pyroclasm every time.
Oh, I remember that
We
game.
could not kill his freaking elves. It was so
There was that one
painful.
time. There was that one time it backfired though. Remember where he's like, I pump, swing, fog. It's like, oh, it's like, dude, you should, and I'm telling him like you should have just waited until like they.
You just swing and do like a decent
if-
amount of damage so they could fog it,
if
and then
if they get through, then you pump.
Yeah.
Because if you pump that much, of course you're gonna waste it. Of course they're gonna use it up.
Yeah, but seriously, who the hell runs fog though?
Not fog. I think it was like spore frog or something that Mike had out.
It was,
But you know,
Profit.
Profit.
but the thing is that like it was like that one shot. He could only use it that
Oh,
one
that's
time.
what.
It's like, of course he's gonna use it.
That's even worse because you see it in front of your face.
Yeah, it's like, I got him right here, bro.
You got it right here, bro. Ribbit.
Back it.
You know how it is, man. You get antsy in the pantsy. You see the finish line, and you're like, yes. And then you trip. Oh my god, no! And then
Yeah,
everybody's running by. You're like, idiot.
You get that tunnel vision.
Yeah. You're like, I got it. The
tunnel
win
vision
is in
strong.
sight. And it's like, nah, bro. You blew your load too soon.
No, I think it was against like Rafik and I Dawn Charmed or something.
Oh, yeah. See, that would make more sense because, like,
I think he did see
an
coming.
obvious spore frog, like,
Hey, Richard Rafik,
Do you
man. I like
remember-
that guy, bro. He's a good dog.
Do you remember who your partner was?
In this game?
one,
No,
I don't recall.
I know who my partner is. I'm gonna reveal it at the end.
Because
It's Victor.
I don't.
Oh.
I don't remember who my partner was in this one.
No.
I know I didn't do anything for them.
Bro and Nala going at it. I'm making up the difference in your color. Oh, we both have black. Never mind.
I got blue and red.
Yeah, and I got green.
Yeah,
So we're no white right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would need to be white, white-green.
Yeah, so he would have to be not even then. Yeah, white green. Yeah, he'd have to run Rise.
You couldn't complete his color pack. What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry?
What?
I'm sorry, I
That was
randomly
a
went
random insult that led nowhere.
Apparently, I didn't finish your color pie.
Apparently,
No,
it's
we're just a a hearty wedge.
I'll take that wedge.
Drop.
Why you gotta make it sound dirty, John?
I didn't say nothing, bro.
You gotta laugh like take that wedge, that wedge. Where you want that wedge, bro? I think I'm gonna drop the combo soon, maybe.
Looks like you did search for 2-3 mana
Yeah,
artifacts, so Ashnod's Altar has to be one of them.
yeah.
I remember what happens now. I guess in my turn, I tried a combo, but somebody's like, no. I forgot. I think it was Manny. Or was it Mike? Somebody just like, nah, man.
Dude,
Stop
Nah,
that.
man, like
I'm a red. Come on, I don't have that much instant removal.
there is Ashnod's
Yeah,
Altar.
Ashnod's Altar. So good.
Come on, it's just Ashnod's Altar, guys. Relax.
Only.
Relax. I have no dudes. I have one dude.
One
You
dude.
have the mana, you can just eat her. Tap 5, play the fucking wizard. Oh no, you need one more.
I need the one more though.
Yeah, you need one more
I'm
mana.
going to hard cast it like a savage.
Well, how else are you gonna cast the wizard? You need to cast it from your hand.
You throw it into the graveyard and you reanimate for 1.
Wait, it reanimates itself, so you need to cast it.
No, you cast reanimate. and
Oh,
the
like
thing-
you have reanimated in your
yeah,
hand.
so it's cheaper that way.
Do you have reanimated in your hand?
I don't have a way to toss him probably, so that's probably why. I probably have reanimate and him in my hand. Or animate dead him, but he's not in the graveyard, so. So right now I'm trying to do freaking math.
Doing the math.
Because then there was also another thing that I didn't know, that apparently like you can have just enough mana just to cast them, and if you have the Ashnod's Altar, you can sack him in response to a Anand's ability.
Okay.
You pay the 1 and then you do it like that. So I don't need 6, I just need 5 exactly.
Oh, so you could have
makes
played him
sense.
right now if you had him.
I didn't know that though, because I didn't know, because it was something, because Ashnod's Altar is a mana ability or whatever. So
Yeah.
you sack it in response to a Anand's trigger, then you could pay the 1 and then all blah, 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 but I didn't know
So
that.
there's a loophole.
It's not really a loophole, but it's a more like fine tune of the rules that I didn't know about.
It's a more efficient way of doing the combo, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't need to wait as long.
I don't need to wait for 6 mana if I want to hard cast them.
Yeah, you always come across those rules and someone pointing out
Yeah.
a specific.
Those niche
Oh, you're
things.
playing that.
Yeah, it's like it took me a while to figure out the whole
You're playing that
Brago
too,
Oblivion Ring thing.
Yeah.
that wizard cycling.
The wizard cycling chick.
Yeah. So then grab that guy. It's like you can see the end coming. It's like
Oh, build a
Yeah.
Nether Mage.
Yeah, because I paid 4, so I have 1 mana floating. I paid the 3. So then I sacked the guy, so now I have 3 mana. I used it all up to do that, so I think. I'm not sure what my line of
Dude,
thinking
you
was
could
here.
just drop them and bounce the sliver instead.
I could have, but there's no filthy slivers on the battlefield. Unless I do I can't even mess around with Edgar because he's in the command zone. Give you artificial evolution, Edgar, so all his whatever you cast is oof. That would be so oof. Turn all your vampires into frogs or like beebles.
People.
you know why? You know why I don't care? Because Edgar never comes out.
I know what I'm saying.
It's like we're gonna turn Edgar into he's got to come out for you to do that. So I don't give a fuck.
And when he does come out,
Well, he's an
If
alpha.
it does come out, it's just for an alpha strike.
Yeah.
It's like Edgar's out. Frogs. It doesn't matter. You're still out, man.
So I got
At that
Actually-
point, I had like 20
Actually, no, it
vampires.
does matter because
Oh,
because
here we go. Yeah, why
his
doesn't
text
that
says something
Uh-huh,
like
uh-huh,
vampires you
uh-huh,
control get plus
uh-huh.
X plus this or whatever, or he gets whatever equal
Oh,
to
yeah,
vampire.
that's true.
So you change it to whatever.
Oh, you got me.
I did. Your alpha strike will get ruined.
Yeah.
it would.
Listen, if I'm playing Edgar, I already got like 20 vamps, so I'm just gonna come sideways.
Yeah, but
regardless.
your 20 vamps are gonna be 1/1s. I think the counters.
Whatever.
21 ones coming at you, bro.
Yeah.
It's alright, bro. I probably got Hell Rider and.
Oh,
Ah,
man,
here.
that built the dream.
See, that was a shenanigan because I had flash. That's why I had it in my hand, so that way I can kind of cheat him into play. Pay the 1, sack, and then here comes the loop. I love flash.
Oh, of course.
That's a good card.
I love winning.
Man, I love. Oh, this is This is when you first started making this. We're like, how does this shit work? What
Yeah,
are you doing?
the
What's going
freaking
on here?
explanation, like, it's like, guys, I won. Just take the L's.
The thing is that nobody was familiar with the deck at the time. We're like,
Yeah.
what is going on?
Like, I was familiar with it, but like, it's just hard to explain. So the way that Flash
there
works.
was no Labman's video yet, so we're like, what is?
Yeah,
what?
so I was the one that was pioneering the Flash, in all the gimmicks. So here you go. You pay Flash. You do not pay.
No.
You pay Flash?
We get it now. We don't care.
We don't care.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Screw you guys.
No. Explain to the
I'm gonna go to
audience.
Starbucks and
Get
complain
to
about
the
this
viewers.
shit right now. Get this one from
Gonna go
Latin.
like, my on the stack crew is calling. No, explain it
Like that?
so people watching.
All right. So you have Flash. You play Flash, and you have the vampire wizard that when it enters the battlefield, you get to bring back a wizard vampire from the graveyard into play. You play Flash. You do not pay the rest of the mana cost of the creature, so it immediately dies. The cool thing about that is that no one can respond to the whole creature dying thing. So he immediately goes to the graveyard. You pay the 1 with a Nala. You summon the copy. The copy brings back
The one that died.
the one that died. I have Ashnod's Altar now, so now I can just continue the loop forward. Have infinite hasty vampire guys that keep bringing back, the vampire guy, and then just hit somebody. So it's like a Kiki Jiki type of thing,
But from the grave.
but from the grave. Yeah,
They also so all the copies also have haste.
they all have haste. Yeah,
And
Yes.
that's someone like in response blows up your graveyard.
I'm tough.
Okay.
yeah. Someone have to. At that point, someone have to either blow up Ashnod's Altar or blow up the graveyard.
Gotcha. Let's also point out the weaknesses in the combo, so if anyone comes
Yes.
across this, they know.
Yeah. But that's the one cool gimmick about Flash is that like no one can respond to what happens with the creature entering or
Because
dying.
it's part of the cost.
So it's part of the cost. Because the thing is that you would have to counter Flash completely.
Yeah.
Because it even says in the rules, it's like, oh, you can't do shenanigans to it. So it's not like, oh, I cast Flash, put like something in there, and then in response to it, I could Ashnod's Altar. There's no in between of doing that.
Yeah, there's no.
Yeah, picking up those
priority
vamps.
pass.
Yeah.
Let's go, boys.
So it looks like
The
the party's over,
Yeah.
guys.
See, I do the washing machine. Like, look, you all died. You got in the drinking machine. You all died, bro.
Oh no, not all of us, because Maren got the W2 as your
Oh.
partner.
It's like that. You ever seen that video of Will Ferrell and Drake showing the basketball players how to do handshakes? You seen that one?
Yeah.
Which
You
one?
seen this shit? Where he's like, we call this the dad at the barbecue or whatever, and then he's like, give me 5. They go, oh yeah, what's up, baby? Nah, I'm just chilling, bro.
I'm sure this translates really well in the audio.
No, it's recording. It's recording. We're
Okay.
there.
Hey.
We're back. Yeah, this is the ending, so
Oh, okay.
we're wrapping it up.
Alright,
Wrap that
so,
shit up.
These are all the L's distributed.
So Inala Maren got
The
the W
wizards.
there. I know a lot of the work came from Maren's side. The bulk. No, I just looked into that. You getting the infinite combo, and really this wasn't too much of a heavily paced game like the last 6-man, where you already had Ghidra out and Locust God. So thankfully that helped.
Yeah, well, in this one, Inala pretty much shined. Everybody else just kind of like watched it. Like, man, look at that deck go. We're all like, wow.
I think the only resistance I had was you guys not understanding how I won.
pretty much. No, there was really.
It was like, in
interaction
response to
this
your rules, I don't think that's how it works. Like, well, in response to that, let me Google that for you. That's how it is.
This bust out the official rulebook. That's
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, click on the checkbox to acknowledge. Like, just scroll down, bro.
Just
Scroll
scroll
down and hit OK.
You don't have to read the terms and conditions. Just say yes. You sign your soul. Oh, okay, that's fine.
It's fine.
Let me use my iTunes.
Well, everybody, thank you for watching. Please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I think this is going to be the last game of the.
The 6-way?
Yeah, the last one of the 6 ways. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this variant of gameplay.
Hey.
Mike showed it to us, so
Definitely try it out if you have a big play group or whatnot, and let us know in the comments below how it goes. Or if you had stories in the past of terrible, multiplayer experiences, and maybe you could have done this game. So we love hearing Magic stories.
Oh, actually, you know what? If anybody knows a different type of variant for multiple players, let us know, because there's 5 of us, so we're like on an odd number, or we have our friend Eddie who comes, and we have
6.
another friend too. So we sometimes get up to 7. So if you guys know another variant that can accommodate a lot of people, let us know. We'll give it a shot and record it.
See if we like it. See if it's good.
But yeah, so
Yeah, see if it flows better than the traditional free-for-all mess.
we're out of here.